So Alex and I got engaged and I moved down to Sarasota. I had been a Christian for about 4 years at the time and was leaving just a wonderful church community in Tallahassee. And I'd only been to that one church the whole time I'd been a Christian. So moving down here and kind of having to start looking for that community and that sort of home from scratch again was a little bit intimidating. And we looked for like a whole year.
Before I went to the shore, I felt a disconnect in my life. I didn't feel whole or spiritual. Honestly, I didn't believe. And there were rough spots in my marriage. There were rough spots in my family life. But TJ constantly came into my bank, and every time he was in the bank, he mentioned the Shore Church and would give me invitations.
So before I went to the shore, my life was very empty because of the relationships that I chose to be in. For the first 10 years of my adult life, I dated women, and it was very empty for me. Like I said, I didn't feel like I was truly loved. I didn't feel like I could have a relationship with God. My relationship with my family was very broken.
So we were living in California. We had just left our home church for the last couple of years. We were looking for a new place to hang out and worship God, and we were really being nomads. We couldn't find a home church that we really liked. We really felt connected where God put us in as a home. So there's no consistency on a week-to-week basis on where we could connect with people and really go and worship God.
We pulled in the parking lot and almost kept driving.
I told him, I was like, I can't do this. Let's just go home. Like I don't. Whatever.
She didn't want to go through this again, trying a church and not feeling like it was home. And I swear, from the moment we walked through those doors, I got that sense of confirmation from God that I'd been praying about, and she felt it too, like completely independent of me.
Something just came over me. I just, again, woke up one Sunday and said, today's the day. Each and every Sunday that I was there, I kept finding myself getting closer and closer to God and to this spiritual being. And I would fill out the Connect cards. And I remember one time saying that I'm going to give my life to Jesus. And at that point, a few weeks later or a few months later, I wanted to be baptized. And that was awesome. So I got baptized, TJ baptized me, and it was just the most spiritual experience I've ever had.
I found the shore on an ad on Facebook, and I clicked on it and contacted them, and decided to email. Didn't know who I was emailing, but decided to email and ask, do you accept anyone at the shore? Because I felt like a lot of churches would be very judgmental for someone that was coming out of a gay lifestyle. And so when I emailed, I received an email back saying, absolutely, we accept everyone. Our goal is to reach people for Christ. And so I decided to go on that first, I think it was January 29th was the first service that year. And I felt very, very comfortable when I went there. I just felt like I belonged there.
We were wanting to move possibly somewhere different, and then God spoke to both Adam and myself, maybe you should move to Sarasota and go to the shore and support TJ and help him and help build the church. And we both, within 3 months, were like, okay, God, I'm gonna go, even though I hate humidity. So we really packed up, and within 3 months, we moved to Florida to help start the shore.
The leadership role that we've been able to take it's grown me as a person, not just like in the church, but spiritually too. My walk with God, my love for the church, I know that I've never felt such ownership for a church before, and for like a body of people that I do now. And then also feeling like Sarasota is really my home, where God wants me to be and impact my community, and I'm doing that through the shore.
And now things are calm at home. I just feel like a different person, and it's just, again, has just changed my life. I tell everyone about the shore, anyone and everyone, anybody that sits at my desk. I'm constantly telling them about the shore. I remember the first time that I went to the shore, as soon as I got in my truck, I called everybody I knew to tell them about this wonderful, wonderful experience. I went, and I haven't missed a Sunday since.
We both weren't ready for certain steps in our life, but when you connect with God, He has other plans for you. And now we're married, expecting a baby, and anyone who knows me can tell you that I never had any inkling to be a father, not one. But again, when you connect with God and you connect in the right place and root in Him, that's when your life has changed. And I've gone from a poor man with not a lot of hope to a very wealthy man with a bright future.
Getting out here, seeing the people, and really seeing the heart that TJ has for this city, really put both of us at ease. And just getting to serve alongside some really amazing people really made this and established this as a home that we could be happy with and grow both as a married couple and as people following the footsteps of what God wants for us.